Hello and welcome to Maury County Now. Maury County Now is a community news show covering the events, ideas, groups, and happenings in and around Maury County. Mule Day 2013 is right around the corner, and Maury County is gearing up for one of the biggest Mule Days ever. We spoke with Dave Skillington about this year's Mule Day and some interesting features at this year's events.
Okay, here we are a couple of weeks away from Mule Day 2013. Mule Day will happen the first week in April. We hope it's sunshine, but there's been some times we've had rain and hail and even a few snowflakes. And we will definitely have Mule Day 2013. Our interest is up this year from some people who have not been to Mule Day before. Our office staff are continuing to get calls from people throughout this whole section of the country about have not been to Mule Day before. We've expanded our website, and of course this day and time everybody is always searching out information for events and things on the computer. So our website improvement over the past couple of years. But we're expecting a large crowd. Hope we'll have sunshine like today, but Mule Day will happen. Mule Day, I think one reason it's been so successful and has grown over the past 20 years, it is the first outside event in this part of the country. And after a long, hard winter like we've had this year, people are looking forward to get out in the sunshine and see our mule shows, arts and crafts. We've got a lot of kids entertainment and this sort of thing. Thursday night, the Muletown Stompers will be practicing for their big show on Friday night. And a lot of people go up there on Thursday night to see them during their practice sessions. They have their show on Friday night, and then Saturday night we have the old-time square dance put on by Frank Fight, one of our Mule Day veterans. So we've got entertainment up there at the Ridley Center covered Wednesday through Saturday night. Here at the park, the activities really start on Thursday. We have our show starting on Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, all day Friday. Saturday is kind of a madhouse, both here in downtown Columbia. We have the parade that starts down there at 11 o'clock, and then we have our show starting out here even before the parade is over at 12 o'clock. Mule Day is sponsored by the Maury County Bridle and Saddle Club. Maury County Bridle and Saddle Club, I happen to be one of the officers on the board of directors. Maury County Bridle and Saddle Club is we're a nonprofit organization. It was chartered in 1973, and in 1974, some of the club members were trying to come up with a way to have some fundraising activities, and somebody came up with the idea of bringing Mule Day back after an absence of 24 years. So the first Mule Day sponsored by the Bridle and Saddle Club was in 1974, and then in the 80s it really took off, and you can see it's the large event that we have today. The Bridle and Saddle Club is made up of about 100 members. A lot of our people are involved in Mule Day, a lot of the club members, but we can always use more volunteers. You need to join the Bridle and Saddle Club in order to work in Mule Day. Our dues are only $15 a year. We're asking for more volunteers. Like I say, you have to be a member of the Bridle and Saddle Club to join. And we want Mule Day to continue to grow, but at the same time, we need young blood in our organization. So we invite anybody that would like to join our club, contact the Mule Day office. The phone number there is 931-381-9557, and our website, our email address is info@muleday.com. So that's how you can reach us, and we welcome all newcomers.
To be or not to be? That is the question for many young up-and-coming artists in our community. We spoke with Becky Calero, Director of Teens for the Arts, about what she and her merry troupe of aspiring thespians are doing to attract the spotlight.
Teen Arts Guild is it's a group for, the teens to really come and explore all art. Be it, if they like to sing, if they like to dance, acting, drawing, painting, photography, it's all of that. And in the past, it's been more focused on theater, but we're trying to broaden our horizons and really expand.
Teen Arts Guild is just basically a place where you can come, you can share any art form, you can be an actor, an actress, you can share. They're going to be starting a literary group, and they're going to be doing visual arts as well. And it's basically, you just get to share any art form at all.
The Teen Arts Guild is just a place in which teens can go and express their love for the arts.
It is a great avenue to explore your creativity and just be yourself. It's a non-judgmental exploration group. It's all about creativity. It's all about exploring the, what some people might think is a little strange or okay. It's all about just being yourself and putting on a show while you do it and having a good time. It's a great after school, it's totally separate from school. It's just a group to come and just be yourself, let loose and have a good time. The community can do a lot. We're nothing without the community. We need their support. We have a coffee shop coming up in April. The teens are gonna get out there and they're gonna showcase their talents. They're such a talented group. And that'll be coming up in April, and just come out and see them and come out and support them. We're volunteering at events, come out, donations, memberships, all of that good stuff. It's gonna help us make this place thrive, and it's gonna be great.
What I get out of it is the joy of theater and just arts, visual arts, drama, theater, doing things that I love.
When you have a creative side and nobody supports you, it's good to have people that will be here for you. And we, as representatives of the visual arts, theater, and everything else, we are here to help you.
The Teen Arts Group is going to be the foundation. It's going to be what keeps the center of the arts alive, and it's going to be the heartbeat. We've got a lot of support from the teens. It's been a great group. We have a huge turnout every month, and we're really trying to bring back the support from the community by bringing out the teens and really showcasing them. We meet every third Saturday of the month, and it's always in the theater from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
You need to come because it's a lot of fun. Lots of kids come here. Everybody's like a great big family. Nobody's gonna judge you. It's really just a lot of fun.
For more information, you can call me at 931-698-6193 or email me at annwdaniels6@gmail.com. Or if that's not good enough, you can contact us on Facebook.
It's that time of year again to celebrate our four-legged, pointy-eared friends. No, not dogs, but mules. Adam Southern is here to spin us a tale and give us some interesting facts on this annual tradition in his segment, Historic Maury County.
Hello, I'm Adam Southern, and this is another edition of Historic Maury County. And today we're going to talk about Mule Day. Hide your wife, hide your children, the mules are coming. And it's always a great time of year here in Columbia. We get to see 200, 300,000 people come to see the mules walk down the street. And where did Mule Day have its beginnings? Mule Day dates back to the early 1840s. They would have a mule sale the first Monday of every month. And from that first Monday sale came Mule Day. And during the Depression, mule sales were kind of down. You get to see the tractors and you get to see automobiles coming along. mules aren't as important to agriculture as they were before. And every town had a gimmick back then. So Maury County decided that for our gimmick, we would have a Mule Day. And in 1934, they had the first Mule Day parade. They have the mules leading up the street. And it's really turned into an annual event. They had 10 to 12,000 people come to this first Mule Day parade. And it was such a hit here that, like I said, we do it every year now. And it's only been postponed for wars. During World War II, they stopped having Mule Day. Everybody was off fighting. They didn't think it was right to have a parade while everybody was at war. So we didn't have the Mule Day parade then. And we see that again in the 70s. We stopped having Mule Days, and then it's revived in the late 70s, and it's been every year since that. Mule Day is very important to me because being a lifelong Maury Countyan, it's something I can remember going to as a child, and now I'm able to go and take active participation in. I help MC the Liars Contest with Mrs. Sheila Hickman, and we do this at Central High School in the auditorium, and it's before Mule Day. And the proceeds of this go to the Central High School Alumni Association, and we just get up and people tell lies. And it's a lot of fun. I won it 3 years ago with a big whopper called Mule Eggs. And I will share a little bit of this story with you. This farmer was sitting out in his yard one day, and these city boys come by and say they need a mule. And he saw them, he thought they were suckers, so he thought, I'm gonna play with them a little bit. And he said, do you know what those are over there? And they said, no, it was a stack of watermelons. And he said, well, those are actually mule eggs. And if you take that mule egg home, it will hatch and you will have a baby mule. And these city boys thought, oh, this is great. We'll take this watermelon home with us. So they put it in the back of their truck and they're driving along, and the road's kind of bumpy, and they hit a pothole, and this watermelon flies out of the back of their truck. And the guy driving sees it in the rearview mirror, and he thought, oh no, there goes our mule egg. And of course the watermelon, it smashed all over the ground. And by the time they turned the pickup truck around to get back to it, this rabbit had jumped out of the bushes and was eating on the rind of this watermelon. So when they arrived on the scene and saw that rabbit and the long ears on the rabbit, they thought, there is our baby mule, it's hatched. So they chase after it for about an hour, rabbit outruns them, and they collapse finally. And he said, well, I guess we've lost our baby mule. And the other guy said, I don't care, I didn't want to plow that fast anyway. That's just one of my stories. You'll hear many more stories that night, and it's a very fun, family-oriented event, so come out and see us, and come see us at the library, where we are home of the Mule Day Crown, proud to be home of the Mule Day Crown. And we also have several books and vertical files about Mule Day, so come see us.
Middle Tennessee has had its fair share of talented artists, but very few ever get national attention. We spoke to Allison and Crystal Steele of Two Steel Girls about their breakout debut on The Voice, their future plans, and their upcoming performance on The Today Show.
We are Two Steel Girls, and we were on season 3 of The Voice on Team Blake Shelton. We kind of got our start in church.
Well, I started singing when I was 2, but I didn't start singing in church till I was 17. And so at that time, I started singing very badly, and people told me that I probably shouldn't sing. But everyone in my family seems to sing, and so I continued to sing and gave people lots of scars and about broke and shattered a few of those beautiful church windows, but hey. And so the rest of my life I started singing, and I sang professionally in church. And then as my kids grew up, they started playing instruments and singing along with me.
Yeah, my brother actually plays guitar, and he wanted to play, and I wanted to play sports. I kind of got booted into singing, like everyone else sings. I just know you're supposed to be a singer. And I was like, whatever, I just want to play basketball, you know, kind of deal. I started at like 13 singing a little bit, and we did church music until up the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And she decided, you know what, I'm just going to go and just go for it. She said, I wanted to sing my entire life. No better place than Nashville,
some country music,
you know? So we'd go up to Nashville, and we had some shows at Bluebird and other places, and my whole family would play with her, and I would sing, and you know, she said, I don't know why I'm saying I'm a solo artist. She said, really, you lead songs, you sing backup, we sing together. She's like, we should be a duo. So I said, all right. So we did it, and you know, not long, maybe a year after we became a duo, not even a full year, we got contacted by The Voice. They found us online and wanted us to come and audition. And we did, and we made it through the initial few auditions, and then got to go do a blind audition and kind of made it on the show. It's pretty cool.
We are currently writing, actually I think we finished our last song for our EP today, which, well, we're almost finished. We got half of a song today, and we're real excited about it. We're going to have a 7-song EP that's going to be coming out hopefully by the end of May. And we also got invited to a really, really cool place the other day. Where was that? I'll let you tell it.
We're going to be on the Today Show with Kathleen Hoda. We actually had a fan, Sandra, online start this Facebook page for us saying, oh, we want to see 2 Steel Girls on the Today Show. So we're like, oh, that's cool. So we kind of just promoted it, and she promoted the heck out of it.
Yeah, and over like in a month, over 1,000 people joined this page and said, we want to get 2 Steel Girls on the Today Show. And they just blasted like the Today Show wall, and especially Hoda and Kathy Lee's wall. And last Monday, we got an email from them that said, hey, we saw everybody posting to our wall. Staffers really want you to come, so would you come? And we're like, yes. We don't have a date yet, though. We'll announce that soon. We're doing a Kickstarter, and we are trying to raise money for our CD. We've raised a lot of it ourselves, but people don't realize how much it costs to make a CD. As an independent artist, it's like outrageous. I mean, it's scary. We've asked our fans if they would pre-order our CD, and so many of them have. And it's just been so cool. And we've raised almost $2,000 of $7,000. So that's really good. Really good for us. We got to just raise the rest or we get nothing. So, so we have to meet our goal or we get nothing.
But that's pretty cool. The reason we decided to do that, we noticed even Blake Shelton, a lot of you know, artists who are out on the radio right now are asking people to pre-order their CD. You know, it kind of helps us in a sense that we help get the funds beforehand to help produce it, and then as soon as it's done, we can just deliver the singles to, or the CDs to whatever each person, you know, purchased. We can just go ahead and get it out to them. And one really cool thing is we're doing it a little early for those who buy it on our Kickstarter. They're going to have it before it's really released to everyone else in the public, which is really cool. And you can actually find the link for that on our Facebook page. We're on Facebook.
Gosh, we're everywhere. On
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/2 Steel Girls. It's the number 2 Steel, S-T-E-E-L, and Girls. And on Twitter, we are at 2 Steel Girls. And on YouTube, we are under Steel Country Music is our name of our. And our website.
Our website is 2steelgirls.com.